called Disturbed. And it's funny because the lead singer, he's like really like 5 foot. And he's like, rah, just this huge like personality. Anyways, hello again, ladies. Second time in a row. This one's gonna be really quick. I hope. It is 4:20. I'm on my way back to work. I got off work at 2. Picked up my son from school. We came home. I did my workout. I jumped in the shower. Got ready again. And I'm headed back to work until 9. I'll probably be there. And I just wanted to just like show you like this is a part of the maintenance like forever. Right now I'm trying to lose weight and everything like that, but this is my forever. When I was 150 pounds and I was maintaining, that's what I did. Every single day I worked out. I got up early in the morning, I worked out. Sometimes I what is this lady doing? Sometimes I got up in the morning and I would work out, and then I would come home and work out again. So that's what I did to maintain. And I mean, I did that to lose weight without HCG. When my journey began, let's see, my son's 11, so 2 years before I got pregnant with my son, I wanted to get pregnant, and I decided, I mean, I was heavy, like I was almost 300 pounds, and I'm only 5'6", so 300 pounds, or maybe 5'7", I don't remember. I haven't checked in a long time. I think I'm 5'6". But I was very heavy and I wanted to have a baby, but I didn't want to get bigger. I had a huge butt, you guys. My butt was so big. My arms, I mean, I never thought I would never know what that felt like again. Which is very strange because 11 years later, I can sit here and say that I don't remember being 300 pounds. Because as soon as I hit 200 pounds, I hate it. I'm like, no! And that is the whole ping pong and boinging back and forth situation, you know? I didn't like the way I felt. I could sit there and say that I loved myself and I loved my body, and when I was 220 pounds, yeah. And even right now, at 185 pounds, yes, I love my body. I love my fat and whatever. It's not about that for me. It was really just about health. And my father passed away 2 years ago from diabetes. And he was not a heavy man. He was very thin. But my father didn't take care of himself. He was very old school. So he would smoke and drink, and he was in a band, and he would party, and it was band practice every night, and playing out on the weekends. And so my father was only 63 years old. Okay, I'm 41. So I want to live past 63. And for 10 years, my dad was so ill. And it took a really long time for him to pass. It was very devastating my dad was very much an athlete. He was almost drafted in high school to the LA Dodgers, and like my dad was very so throughout my life, my dad was this huge, muscly, very healthy man. And it was very, very sad to see him wither away and be so weak. I mean, he was blind, his lost circulation in his feet, his legs they atrophied, and that was very painful. He was chair ridden, and then eventually bed ridden, and then in the very end is when his feet started getting all holy and full of tumors and stuff, and it was horrible. And the sucky thing about it, and I'm not mad at my dad about it, it's just very sad that I don't have my father here. I was pregnant with my baby, he missed that, and it was all because of food. He could have made himself healthy through food. He chose to, my dad loved candy, and he just loved to do whatever he wanted to do. Like, there was just no change in his diet, no changing his lifestyle, no changing nothing, nope. So, there were times that we would have these talks, and he would say things like, "Oh, you're so smart, aren't you? You're just so smart." And he would laugh, "Haha, you're just so smart. You just know everything." Because I would tell him things like this, And that's when my journey began, because a girlfriend of mine lost tons of weight, right? And she used to have this huge ass, totally flat stomach, but huge ass. And one day her butt was gone, and I was like, what the hell? How did that happen? Because I know you ain't working out. That was just not her gig, She said, "Oh, I read this book called the Schwartz Principle." And I was like, what? And she's like, well, it was an endocrinologist, and she had clients that were diabetic, and so she did these studies and whatever, and wrote this book about what she found. And so I went out and I bought it, and I read it because I'm a reader, and had all these tags and tabs, and I highlighted certain things, and I had it all written out from my dad. Like, he didn't have to do anything. All he had to do was turn to this page, and it would tell him what to do. Just as far as things like what will spike your insulin level, I mean, he'd be at a low of 30, and then he'd eat cookies and jelly beans and candies and drink all kinds of orange juice, and then all of a sudden he'd be at 600. And that's why he went blind, because it was like, a lot of stress on your body to try to compensate for things that you're not giving it. So that's when my journey started, and I got interested in what this lady was saying about food, and how you didn't need birth control, and you didn't need, and I am getting these spots. I don't think you can see them here, but I'm getting these freckles, and I've never had freckles. Okay, I've never had freckles, and I'm just like, what the hell? And my sister's like, I think that's hormonal. She's like, I think that's a hormonal thing that's going on. And I'm on a birth control after having my baby. It's that 5-year thing. I don't know what it's called. It's the IUD. So I'm about ready to get that taken out, and I will, maybe my man will do something. I don't know, that's a whole other conversation. Jeez, I'm already almost at 10 minutes, and I just wanted to tell you guys that what my day was like. And I was leaving, and I looked at the clock, and it was just enough time to get to work, and I said, oh gosh, I can't wait to get home. And my man was like, I know. He's like, you get home and you'll be like, oh my god, I was just nonstop. I went there, did this, came home, worked out, got a shower. I mean, I did not get to sit down. It totally sucks, because I didn't really get to hang out with my kids. But I'll be home, and it's summertime, and my schedule completely changes in the summertime, so lots of family time. But anyways, so that's what I just wanted to report. And the whole thing about my dad, I'm like, geez, where'd that come from? It's just, for me, it's about the nutrition, and it's about the knowledge of what I can put in my body, how I can change it. You know, that's why I want to do lifting, because I did, like, you know, stuff to strengthen and tone, but I mean, I'm like lifting weights. So, you know, I've never done this before. This is totally neat, and it was super cold. Today we did legs, and this is the first time I've sat down, and I just drove for 11 minutes. And you know, when I stand up, it's gonna suck. So anyways, you know, for me, it's about nutrition and the fact that my body changes. You know, there is an art to this. There is a science to this. These bodybuilders, they know how to cut the body. They know what to eat, what to do, how to work out, and what kind of, you know, reps you should do this and that and whatever. So I'm totally getting into it. Who knows? I mean, like, I'm not trying to, like, have a bunch of muscles and be a bodybuilder. I'm trying to lose weight. That is my focus at this time. So, you know, but I mean, I think it's very interesting, the things that I am learning about this, you know, because, I never really looked at it as an art, and it very well sure as hell is an art. And so the guy during the workout, you know, he says all kinds of stuff. And so, I wanted to say this. He says, success is the only option, whatever it takes. So success is the only option, you guys, whatever it takes. We want to succeed. So, ciao. Sorry, 12 minutes.